Mobile games, they are well known and quite popular as of the moment dahil madali silang i-download, i-install, at lagi nyo silang daladala using your mobile phones or tablet. So you either love them or hate them, and today, let's see the reason why. Hello and good day everyone. It's Kel by the way, and welcome nga pala sa first official video ko. So for today, we will be talking about mobile games. Yes, mobile games. Kung bakit ito nakaka-addict, bakit ang dami, bakit ito sobrang popular right now, and bakit yung iba hindi ito gusto, at ayun, medyo asiwa. So without further ado, let's dive in. Have you guys ever heard of Republic of Gamer and Razer gaming phones? Yung mga medyo may kamahalan because of the gamer aesthetic dun sa phone na yon, and because they are quite powerful in terms of specifications that they even outperforms some of the computers and laptop pagdating sa benchmark. The good news is that hindi mo kailangan magkaroon nitong mga ganitong cellphone if you want to play mobile games, since most of these games will run on the mid-range or even the low-end smartphones. Well capable na sila, and not to mention, you don't have to spend a hefty amount of like $1,000 just to play these games. Remember back in around 2010 and 2011 na pag sinabing budget smartphone means the tiny Galaxy Y with limited capabilities. But that is not the case right now, because budget smartphone now means decent specs, big screen, and respectable pricing. Excellent for playing video games if you ask me. So, about these handheld games, they are available in like forever. Even my first smartphone, the Nokia N70, has tons of available games already, not even counting those emulated games. And I have to say, it's quite a fantastic feeling when you get to play a game on your cell phone. And before, those games may not look as good as the current ones, but they sure did give me some entertainment when I am not in my home, or probably when I'm on my bathroom. Yeah. So to answer bakit popular ang mobile games, simple lang ang sagot. It's on your cell phone, and let's face it, almost everyone has a smartphone, either nasa bulsa natin or at close range 24/7. The smartphone has become a constant source of entertainment, and as technology advances, ganun din ang scope ng availability ng applications and games. Am I right? Sobrang dali makakuha ng applications and games nowadays, and all you need is either Google ID or Apple ID and the working internet. And there you go. There are literal thousands of them available upfront. I'm sure 99% of you guys had like a Nokia phone dati, which had Snake, Bantumi, Space Impact, at kung ano-ano pang games. Sure din ako na at some point nagpataasan kayo ng score sa mga kakilala nyo, and mobile games had been like available in forever, pero we will talk only about the modern ones, the modern mobile games. Once kasi na naging mainstream and available sa atin yung touchscreen technology, mas dumami yung developers and publishers ng mga applications. New technology means greater scope of mechanics. So yung mga games like Angry Bird, Fruit Ninja, Cut the Rope, Temple Run, Candy Crush, Saga, and more began getting wide scope of attention. Naalala ko na even sa office around 2011, nilalaro namin yung mga nabanggit na games just to kill time. And ayun, for competition, I'd say fun is the main ingredient of this medium. So my first ever smart modern device after those Nokia and series phone was an iPod Touch, 32GB. And when I first saw it, I got one for myself, and yes, you guessed it. I loaded it with tons of apps and games since it had 32GB storage and it was quite huge back then. I mostly used it as a music player on the go and a web browser when I'm in bed before sleep, but during this time, I seldom play a game even if I had it installed or I installed a lot of it already. You guys might be asking, ano yung nag-attract sa'yo para maglaro ka ng mga mobile games before? Well, it started when I got my first Apple iPhone 4 and ayun, nagustuhan ko yung phone na yun because of the, let's say, yung itsura na rin. Pero yung main suspect for this is the Infinity Blade series. You might ask, bakit? Anong meron dun sa series na yun? And I'll show you why. Ito yung some clips ng laro na yun.
Monsieur Comber, hero. Hatoy conmesene.
Shoski and Veluste. Provincia di Orosista Comunze Pok Privianda.
Kamoles me. Mosi kemele misama. Koro.
Worker! I have escaped your prison. I am here for you.
You are such an interesting specimen, Radria. Do you realize that? You are like a rare butterfly. Those patterns take generations of breeding to perfect.
I am not here for word games, Ancient. You will face me. We will end this.
You see? That's what makes you so wonderful. The others, they never really bought in. It's an act to them. When they put aside the masks, they put aside the god. But you believe.
So ayun, voice acting pa lang, convinced na ako na this game is a good game. And not to mention, yung game na yan is the first ever to use Unreal Engine on mobile platform. And yan yung reason why it looks so gorgeous. Although yung storyline niya is kinda short, what kept me coming back is yung gameplay niya na maganda and yung replay value ng game. All in all, hindi kailangan ng mobile games na maging telenovela sa haba in order to be enjoyable at all. It needs to be fun, entertaining, and addicting. Yun naman pala mobile games are great, pero why does some people hate it and its idea? So to start, have you ever heard of microtransactions? Okay, so ito yung mga in-game purchases na pwede natin or pwede mong bilhin in-game using real money. Some of them are cosmetic item lang, but sadly, most of them can be used in order to gain unfair advantage over the competition. And dito papasok yung mayayaman sa purchase ang malalakas. The idea of portable games are really great and innovative, but the problem is most mobile game companies are, let's say, not the most honest, and they are very creative in terms of monetizing their game. The goal is create a free game for everyone to download, and once na mahook yung player at magustuhan niya ng sobra, then comes the purchases, which I can consider na most of them are like gambling. Yes, gambling. I won't go over analyzing everything pagdating dito, pero to give the uninitiated the idea, it's like this. You pay $5 for a loot box na pwede mong buksan, and yung laman ng box na yon are randomized in-game item. I tell you na once na mahook ka sa game, kahit gaano kawalang kwenta yung in-game purchase na yan, maja-justified mo ito. Because ayun, you are so attached na until you realize gumastos ka na pala ng sobrang laki para sa game na ito. Kwento ko na din, my previous work is from the mobile gaming industry here in the country. And ikwento ko yung isa sa mga top player namin. The guy had spent like $7,000. So yun, pwede mo siyang i-convert to peso. And ayun, I won't ridicule him for this particular instance since it's his money and for all I care, he can do whatever he wants with his money. And we also have to thank him for patronizing our game. Also, take note of the word isa sa mga top player namin. Yeah, it means there are other top players from the game who coined out as much as money as the other guy, and definitely it gave them much virtual power in the game. I was thinking that itong mga players na ito is probably sobrang attached and addicted na dun sa game for them to spend this kind of amount para lang sa laro. Anyway, that's it muna for the first part of the video. If you managed to stay and somehow na-tolerate itong topic na ito, then maraming salamat. I will upload the second part in which itutuloy natin yung discussion natin about this matter. In the meantime, please thumbs up and subscribe if you like the video, or double press the thumbs down to show me how much you dislike this matter. Yeah. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys on the next one.